morning, guys. This is Maria from Sweden. Today I would like to do a flip through of The Romantic Country by Eriy. I got a question from one of my subscribers that if I could do a flip through of the 3 books. I am quite sure, and I know for a fact, that there has been a lot of different videos around these books, but these are new for me, and I really would like to share the moment where we do the flip through of them. I've only opened and actually colored in the volume 1, or number 1 of the first book of The Romantic Country. And I haven't actually opened the other ones, so let's do this together. These books are beautiful books, and I would honestly say that when I first saw the first flip through of this one, I wasn't like, I'm not that into fantasy, because that's a genre that I never ever been into when it comes to books or movies. But then I heard that the paper was beautiful, and then I was looking at colored pages by people that are so good in coloring, and little by little I got curious, so I bought the first edition of this one, and I thought that, yeah, well, there may be some pages that I also could color. And then I decided that I wanted the 3 of them. And today I am in a different opinion. I love them. I love. And I would, and I've been reading, everything is it Japanese or or Chinese? Guys, I've never thought about that. Asian letters anyway. Sorry, that sounded a little bit that I don't care, but really I'm not sure. Anyway, I did some translation when it comes to the first book, and to know what is this all about. The first thing that was very interesting was that Eriy, the artist, the author of the book, she has, because I think it's a she has drawn all the pictures with toothpicks. Isn't that cool? So no other tool than the toothpick. Everything is drawn with a toothpick. I think that's kind of awesome. And it's all about this romantic country, which name is Coco. I choose to pronounce it in a little bit of a French way. Fantasy coloring book of Coco, a country with a beautiful towering castle. And yeah, I've started to color some of the pages. As I said, this one is just a little bit colored, just to get some colors on the page. I will continue to do all of this, and I will talk about the hard times that I have when it comes to doing backgrounds. I can do another video about that and show you all of the fails that I've already been making, or mistakes. So that's a learning curve that will be, continuing. But anyway, here, this is the Coco country, where we have a south part and a northern part. And then we have this castle area up here. As I said, I've been translating it. So the country is named Coco, and there used to be several small countries that came together to become one. And they decided that the name would be Coco was because of the sound of ducks and other birds. and they are living freely and leisurely, and that's what the inhabitants also want to do. The people are very calm and they live freely. They may not be rich, but their modest and peaceful lives mean they are both, but they are by no means poor. This is because the relationships between the people and their respective castles are also harmonious. So yeah, let's flip through of this warm country with a mysterious charm. So there are so many things that you can, read into the pictures. Here is Coco, the castle, the forest, other kind of castles, the lake, and so forth. So this is the north part, and here we got the south part. And the thing is that it's been, as I said, drawing with a toothpick. The lines are sometimes thinner and sometimes thicker, and everything is printed in a brownish color, which makes all the colors that you put into this beautiful. Because with the black, sometimes, well, I can love that also, like the Swedish artists, for instance, Emily Lidehäll Öberg, she really, uses the black lines, a way for her to make her illustrations very, very, yeah, well, that's her way of doing her drawings anyway. I think also Maria Trolle, she also uses a lot of black lines. But here they are much more subtle. So here is the hill and town overlooking a clock tower. I really like coloring buildings because here it's quite easy to to work with the shades. When contrary is, making a something round, a circle, a ball, or a Easter egg or whatever, when you have these rounded shapes, and then you really have to think about, where the light comes. Does it come, if it comes from the upwards, well, then we have shades more or less all over the place. But in the same time, you want to show that the egg is, there are some parts that are closer to you and some parts that are much further away. So yeah. And yes, of course, you do the same thing here. You could think that this tower would be, this clock tower would be much more reached out from the main building. So that makes, what kind of colors do you want to use here and here? And then we can assume that the tower will be shading the building. But it's somehow easier for me to see where the shades will go. And here is one of the castles, and look at this. This is so cute. The theme of this chapter was, let's see again, hill and town. Yeah, so the town illustrations, I love them, as I said, very much. My eyes really, I'm going for subtle colors. I don't know why, but I really, they scream for these, more subtle colors. It could be all of them, like blue, red, and everything, but not like high, dense, a lot of, shiny, more subtle. So I think I will keep using my watercolor pencils, because there I can get that kind of effect. So here we are into the clockwork, where this little boy is cleaning it. And then we have these birds. They are a little bit everywhere. So these would be the symbol of the peacefulness. I mean, and I've seen so many beautiful colorings on YouTube and Instagram and Pinterest. So I'm very, very inspired to make these. Here we have the patisserie of the village, things you can buy at the village. I love that. Here is this part of the town where we have your stairs with the birds again, some clothings, some stamps that you can buy. Yeah, so this is really a round tour of the village. And then we have stories of the castle. So here we're going to have a lot of castle exterior and interior pictures. Love, 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 love everything. These are so beautiful. Oh yeah, her name. Do we have any names here? I haven't seen that yet, but I think it will be explained in the second tale. Let's see if I am right on that. Because there is this girl and her name is it Elena or something? I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, it's not here. Is it in the third one? Let's see if we can get... Yeah, Elena. Her name is Elena. And yeah. So we will also see the girl on the pictures. Different paintings. And here I am right now coloring the bedroom of Elena. She's going to bed. And I've been playing around with Albert Dürer and the Aquarelle Museum. Both the Aquarelle Museum is from Caran d'Ache, and Albert Dürer is the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils or aquarelle pencils. And I will shade this down because it's an evening. As you can see, the moon is out and she's reading a book. And I am very much thinking about my granddaughter when I'm painting this picture. My granddaughter is going to be a big sister next week, hopefully. We are expecting a new little baby in the family. So I'm all drawn to the pictures where we have these small girls, because this is a very happy time of our life. I've used water on the page, and the page takes it very well, as you can see. And here we have the exterior of the castle with a fountain. Here, clothings, afternoon tea, the castle again, and here we have from another part of the garden. Yeah, and then we go for the landscape of a village with a beautiful lake and forest. So here we have the forest and the mountain and the church of the town. Elena is going out here, going to someone, saying hello. And here is the landscape in a wide perspective. Here could be our son. He loves fishing, so that could be something that I think about when I do this page. Someone is camping in the forest. That looks very cozy. Here we can, draw or color the fire, as well as the trees in the background. And here are some specimens from the forest, some leaves and some mushrooms and some other things. Love that. I don't know the name of this, but here they seem to go and get some water. Here we are again. I realize that I don't have the words in English. What is this called? Something that you swing, a swinger, swing, whatever. Yeah, and here we have a small little thing, a small little house that has been built on the tree for the kids. Landscape, a horse. I mean, look, I love what I love with the pages. I love the size of the book, for instance. It's a large one. And yeah, I love that we can have details, yet we have, you know, large things to write. So the combination of the two is something that I really like. And as you can see here, I have to practice my background things, because here we have a lot of large spaces with no details. So yeah, but I you know, I will get there. I have only been coloring for 2 months, so I have to give myself some grace and time. Here we go to the chapter 4, a town where genial people are living. So here we have more town pictures and people and food. Lovely. Oh, look at this. Now we are at the market where they sell flowers. Do you see what I see? Yes, I think. It would be a long video, guys. Already 15 minutes. The kitchen where they make bread. And here we have different signs in the village. Lovely. And here is one of the ones that I've made, and I love this one. I love how it turned out. I really had this good, because I think I already talked about that in another video, but I'll tell you again. I used this picture to swatch my different pencils that I have. So every time when I get a new one, I go here and I put it down here. Like, for instance, the last one was the Castle Art Harmonious collection. And I will do that with the other collections or series of books, because we can see that Eriy, well, that's one kind of paper. If you are buying them from the same country where they printed it, of course. So we have to look that up. Like Johanna Basford, Rita Berman, and so forth, they have all pictures or pages where you have small pictures of things, and you can use them to try out your pencils. I think that's a very good idea. For instance, on this paper, the Prismacolors, they work beautifully, as well as the water ones. I really love them. The polychromos as well. The Inktense, yes, of course. The Pablo, yes. But the ones that I didn't really like was the metallic and actually the Castle Art Harmonious. They are a little bit too dry, hard, and it's a hard time to layer them. I think they will work better, as well as the Brut Furne Macaron. Maybe also the Brut Furne Fluorescent. Fluorescent. I would, well, okay, anyway. Yeah, so I think that we have some colors that are much better on this paper, and then they will work better on another paper. So I will do that for every, I will choose one book for every print, and then I'll try them out. So this is more like a pencil sample collection. The Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2 are very beautiful here. So yeah, but when I swatched this one and together with this one, I really got this feeling of I want to bring this color into this page, and so I did, and I think it's beautiful. You may say that it's too much yellow brownish colors, but I love it. And I really worked with the down-toned colors, except for the painted glass. I want to have it more like shimmery, and I think that if I would go another layer on this one, it would go really stronger, but I thought this was enough. And then we have the bakery, and as I don't eat bread anymore, but I really love bread, I'm gluten intolerant, I had such a joy and pleasure to color these. I used to grow up in Paris, and I went every morning to get bread for the family, for all of us, and I really wanted to recreate the French feeling. Yeah, love this one. Yeah, oh, I didn't see this picture, or this, I keep saying picture when I mean pages, and then I say pages when I, well, that's the backside of using your second language. Anyway, bear with me, guys. So here are the breads that you bought here. We can go for more details. Oh, that's fun. I will do that today when I'm really craving bread. I go here and I do this page. And here we got the books from this place. So will there be, oh yeah, here, that book is, maybe, is it here? No, it's another one. Let's see if we can find it. I'm not sure. Or if it's new books. It seems like it's new books. Yeah, well, that's good. So here we have this bear and the I'm not sure if it's a goose or a duck or just a bird. We call it the bird. Cuckoo, maybe. That's the name of the country. They are playing around with the books as well as the cat. The cat, we can see it in different places. Here it is, and I've seen it in the town. So let's color it in the same way, maybe. Okay, so here we come to the Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Where we're decorating the tree. So this one we can keep for December. So it's kind of a seasonal book in one way or another. Now we go to the windmills, and they are the symbol of the village. Very nice. So, yeah. Oh, they are so beautiful, and they are so peaceful, the pictures, I think, or the pages, or the pictures, the motives. The illustrations, different words for the same thing. Bluebird's laundry. Oh, that's nice. So here we can practice how to color clothes. Big time. Nice. Because that's an art in yourself. I mean, you have to think about shading, and then you want to get it like it's some air in it. We'll see how that will work. And here they have come back from the picnic in the town. Alex, Matthew, and Joseph. Okay, so now they're heading somewhere with the Christmas gifts. Here we have one castle and another one. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so here we can, I can't really show you now because I am using the phone, but here we can get it translated, and we have some explanation about every page. So that's nice. So this was the first one. Oh yeah. And then we end up having this really, really nice explanation chart. Where, yeah, so here we have, his name is Henry, and the cat name is Vanya, Elena, Looney, Josette, not Joseph, Josette, or José, or something. Yeah, very nice. So much to color. Can you imagine the day when you colored all the pages? Oh, that would be very nice. So that was the first one. Now let's go to the second one. I just have to check and see. This one was printed in Japan, so I can say that this is Japanese then, right? Printed in Japan. Let's go for the second one and see. Where did the second one get printed? Yeah, it got printed in Japan as well. So here we have to open the book. I go for the middle of the book and just make this. Okay, so here I haven't translated. Is that the same feeling? I just have to see. Yeah, it is. And the paper, it feels the same. So we can go for, it's the same kind of paper. Anyway, so here we are again. Here we have the same things, but now we have an overview of one of the towns, Serene Alley and its surroundings. Okay, so this is fully Japanese because I think it said chapter 1, didn't it? Let's see. Let's see. North Romantic Country, chapter 1, yeah. But now we don't have that. We can, well, imagine that it says chapter 1 here. So here we have to do some translation. The place of fairies. Oh yeah, so now we're going to the fairies world. A little bit more fantasy. And when I say that I don't like fantasy, I have to take it back because I just have to show you. Here is Kerberos, the Animorphia, and I think this is more fantasy than ever, and I loved everything about it, as well as the mythographic books. So sorry, I really have to reevaluate the fantasy thing when it comes to coloring, at least. I love it. So here we have the witch and the different mushrooms, small houses. Cute. The forest of the witch. Oh, okay. So here we have the chapter 1. A gleam of the beautiful old castles. Okay, so now we get some castles again. I've seen this been colored by others. Beautiful. And here we can really work with Inktense maybe to get the lake to be very intense in colors, or I might try to do different layers with the watercolor pens. We'll see about that. I mean, everything is like, I get goosebumps when I see these pages. Here we have a shop where you can buy bread, but you can also buy veggies, flour, jars with different things. Love that. There's a place where you can have your afternoon tea or lunch or breakfast, and some castle theme illustrations. Castle, circus, maybe a horse with a wagon, castles, beautiful clothings with beautiful walls, a lot of patterns. This screams purple, lilac for me. I'm not sure, but that's a color scheme that I really would like to try out. And then we have all of these ladies in the beautiful dresses. Are they here? Let's see if we have the same. Here we have this one. We'll see if we paint them the same or if we go with other colors. Anyway, magnificent landscape of lakeside and mountains. So here we have more nature maybe. Is it Orgel? I'm not sure about the name. Let's see. It's in Swedish we say orgel, but I'm not sure what the name is in English. Let's see. Organ. Oh, okay. That's an interesting name of this instrument. Anyway, but here we can work with brass, different colors, shining, shading, the church. Here I'm thinking Netherlands. With this little house. And beautiful view of the castle and the lake. Again, shading. Or, you know, like a mirror effect. Here is something very, very upscaled. With very thick lines, as you can see. The forest, double page. Yes, it is. Here, I mean, you get a hard time trying to color it all the way to the back, but anyway, you go as far as you can, I think. A tree with different small birdhouses. Nature house. Boat. Specimen box of the sea. So here we have underwater. I haven't done that yet, but that could be a nice thing to try. Fairies living in nature. So here we have some fairies. Small ones, cute ones. And then we have this mysterious, really interesting room where, well, is it in the church? Yeah, it should be. It's in the church. It's in the back, behind. Yeah. Fairy theme. Oh, okay. Different keys. Here we can practice how to color in different metallic colors. Oh, the small cute fairy boys picking a piece of sugar. Yeah, so all of these are really fairy themes. So these are small things uplarged, so that's cute. And here we are under the sea again. So here we have this mermaid. And as I've understood, that May is the mermaid theme month. So this could be maybe the thing that I would do. And then we go to a witch and hidden secret forest. So now we're in the secret forest. Elena, she's brave. She's entering the secret forest. She meets the witch. That seems like nice. So here is the secret forest little village. Where you can buy yourself an owl or magic pots or other things that you can be useful if you're a witch. And here I would say that we have an Easter theme. I think I would like that because the Easter theme on the first one is already taken because me was swatching the pencils. So maybe this one could be the Easter theme. Should we put something here? Yes, I think so. Let's put this one just to mark it out and we'll see. Sorry. So that could be an Easter thing to do. Yeah, we're getting the best Easter present that you can get. That's the delivery of our new grandchildren or child. We're waiting anxiously. She's due. The due date of the birth is on Thursday next week. Thursday before Easter weekend. We'll see whenever. Well, she comes when she comes. Cheerful scenes in the town. Very, very cute ones. So here we have a new. And here we have some. These two are my favorite of this book, I think. Maybe because I've seen it a lot of times. But this is very cute with the houses, the backgrounds, the flowers, and then the girls here. as well as this really nice library. Then we're back into the books again, but I really would love to color that. Here we have a sewing corner with different things that you use for that. And then we have this spread. I've seen that also. Very beautiful. Annie, who makes pies, with a happy birthday pie here. And then we have Henry books, the window that I've already, the facade of the Henry books house, but here is more of the outside where they have this market where he's selling some of his books. The post office of the town, and here are some things that you can find at that place. And then we have pancake party. Oh, this is fun. Oh, you got the fish in between. That's interesting. A fishy pancake. And then circus come to town. Nice. Where you can see the little ballerina. And now they are 3 cleaning the clock. But we don't know really where that one is, do we? Because here we have interesting illustrations in the clock. And some balloons. So here we're talking about, you know, these perspectives where the balloon goes like this. So I have to highlight. I have to have the lighter color here. But then at the same time, it's around on this way. So then it's getting darker here, and then up. And then we have the lightest part here. So yeah, interesting perspectives. And you can, I mean, if you want to, you could just color. You don't think about the shades, but I like trying that out. Sometimes I get a little bit hesitant because it feels like I'm getting overwhelmed in figuring everything out. So yeah, I do both. Sometimes I'm really struggling with the shades. Sometimes I'm successful with the shades, and sometimes I don't give a damn. I don't care about the shades. Anyway, very, very nice double spread. So that was number 2. Okay, I hope you're still with me, because now we're getting into number 3. And the number 3, it has a little bit of other feeling with it. Let's see what it says. Is it printed in Japan or is it printed elsewhere? It's printed in Japan. Yeah, graphic sha. Let's see if we have the same thing here. Graphic sha, yeah. So it should be the same quality. The third tale. What will we do? What will we see? This one was printed in 2016, the first edition, and then 2023, the second one. And I think that the first, let's see where they were printed. 2015 and 2024 for this one. So this one is newer. And then we have 2015, 2023. So the 3 ones are all printed at the same year. I can imagine the coloring community got really happy when these were launched. If you were there at that time, please write that down below. Here we can see that the glue is not really fastened. So we'll see if something will happen with the pages. I prefer opening up in the middle to begin with. So let's see. The third tale. So here we have them. We have them again: Jose, and Elena, and the whole country. And here is the north part of the island, or I keep saying island because for me it's an island, but of the country. And then we have the south part, but actually it says we have a name of 2 different islands that are in the north and in the south. So maybe we will, oh yeah, look at this. We will go elsewhere. Oh, this will be interesting. So, in the north, now we're looking like it looks like in Sweden when we have winter. Now it's springtime. I live in the capital of Sweden, that is Stockholm. But if you go up in north, you still have snow there. So here we have the north part where it was winter, but now we're back in the springtime. And here we have Frank's books, the restaurant, and the aromatherapy shop, the post office where the kids go and will post their wish list to Santa Claus. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so here we have Christmas theme, I imagine, because this is not we have here in Sweden as a symbol for Christmas, but the Christmas tree, of course. So I can imagine that this is the Christmas theme. And then we have the veggies again, together with the clothings and the house. Oh, I mean, I get so overwhelmed because I love everything about these books. I think they are so, so beautiful. A living room. And then we have a shop where you can buy things for the garden, because here we have the price tags, so I imagine that this is a shop. Here we got Alex and Matthew, they are out in the woods. We got the castle, and the sea is now with ice, so it's time for ice skating inside the castle. And now the sisters are looking out, so you can see the garden from one point. Very nice. And then we have cheerful life in the south. So here it's warm and sunny with a pig. Hello, I haven't seen you before. Okay, so here we have the farm life. That's nice. This could be our granddaughter Lykke. She loves animals, and especially these sheeps, and dog, of course. At our summer place, we have cows and sheep around the corner, and she's very, very into them, as well as ducks, actually. She loves them. So here we have the market again. Oh yeah, it's time to harvest the grapes, so we get some wine. And maybe it's autumn, because now we're putting all of the veggies into jars, so that they will end with some vinegar or whatever, so that they will last forever. Flower market again. Valentine, Merry Christmas. So many details, I love this. Very cute. And now we're going to school, I think. Here is the school. Castle again with someone painting. And then we have the library with the cat again. It's here. And another cat. 2 cats. And the bookshelf. And then we can go to the circus. They seem to be here for a while. beautiful scenes of the islands. So let's go and see how they look. I haven't, as I said, I haven't been here before, so I don't know what we're gonna see. Sariska Island, it's a little bit like a Russian theme. Very northern, I think. Merry Christmas. Yeah, very much a Russian style of the clothing, typical clothing, traditional clothing, or it could also make it like maybe with this coat. It's very and the hat is very much like Russia, but this one could be a Swedish folklore dress, but it should have more patterns if it would be that. Anyway, and then we go to Milati Island. So now we're in the other part of Sweden. We go east. Oh yeah, we do. So now we're east. So north and east. Or northeast and northeast and east, maybe we would say. Spice and herbs. Oh yeah. So they can buy garam masala, turmeric, coriander, and you can make your own curry. And lamp store. And then we have the, whatever that name is, Uish Island. Uish Island. So now we're going to the sea. Very nice. And let's find out some good time for Elena and José. Let's see what they are doing. Are they moving? It seems like they are moving. Or are they going away for a big trip? We'll see. They are on a boat going somewhere. And they have a boarding pass and they have other different tickets. We're not really sure. She has her own little bag, but we don't know where she's going. She's buying tickets. Is it for the circus or is it to go somewhere else? We don't know. Ice cream. Oh yes, here is something, a theme that I love. This baby carriage. We have a birthday. Oh, the spring has come. Yes, let's celebrate. Oh, I love these. Well, she's off for a tour, I think. She wants to go somewhere else. So she's waiting for the horse and the carriage, and she has her things with her. And then we have the passage of time in the secret forest. So now we're visiting the fairies again. They're having a good time. Mermaids in the lake. And oh, the witch is moving. She's selling her house. What and where will she go? She's going somewhere. We don't know where. Or do we? Trick or treat. The shops at the secret town. We have a dragon here. A dragon that seems very, very nice and cozy. So that was the third tale, the third book in the romantic country. It was such a joy to follow them and to see where Elena and her friends went. And these are so thick and they are so beautiful and fantastic. So yes, I am looking forward. I colored 3 and I'm on my 4th page. Yeah, I could be here forever. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna explore and see what kind of colors or mediums I need and want. I can choose anything but the alcohol markers, because they will bleed through probably. Or if I would like to do that in 1 page, I have to make sure that I'm not interested in the other on the back side of that page. Or if I could prime it with something before and then see if the alcohol marker will work. But it's not worth it, I think, because I really love the texture of the paper and it works really, really, really well with the different watercolor pencils that I have. But we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope seeing you soon. Please like what you've seen. That helps me immensely. Follow me if you want to. Any questions, comments, I am so happy for them. And I hope seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.